Hey fellas, welcome back. Friends, today we're gonna check how to deal with JSP files and HTML files. Moreover, we will also check what is the usage of this web content folder. In order to save some time, I have already added this project by the name of lecture 4, Hello World Jsp. Now friends, if we check this folder architecture of this particular project, we have already checked that in order to add a servlet, we have added it in this Java resources folder. Now, if we check the architecture of JSP application, all the Java resources are inside this Java resources. What are Java resources? The class files, obviously. Basically the servlets. Now, whatever is the web content, may it be JSP files or HTML files, these files are kept inside this web content folder. Now we would definitely dig more into the architecture of JSP. As if now do understand that whenever we would like to add a HTML, XML or JSP file, add it in this web content folder. So I will right click on new HTML file. Let us give the name as new file.html. Let us keep it as it is. Next. And let us go with the default encoding scheme. These are the templates of HTML, and you can use any HTML template which is required in your project. We will keep it as the default, and here we go. Now this is a very basic template of HTML, and let us add one very simple text, hello HTML. Now whenever we would try to execute this particular HTML file, this file would be executed directly. Let me execute it. Here we go. So the new file.html got executed directly from the URL. Definitely the URL was fetched by the Eclipse automatically, and this is our file. Now if we would like to add a new JSP file, even that is very simple. We will navigate to new JSP file and new file.jsp, or let's give the name as new JSP file. Next, again there are a couple of templates. Here we go. Now friends, this particular file or the HTML file which we have created earlier, these files are similar. The major difference between these two kind of file is only one. The major difference is that we can add JSP code in this particular file. Apart from that, it's simple plain text file. Now in here, let us now add like hello JSP, and if we try to execute this particular file, again it will get executed directly on the web browser using new JSP file.jsp. Now the file got directly executed. Now friends, how to manage these files or execution or these URLs, how to control or how to call these files from servlet, we will again check down the line. As if now, don't worry about all these stuff. Simply understand that JSP file is exactly similar to HTML file. The extension is JSP and we can execute JSP codes. We will also dig some codes in the next lecture because the length of this lecture is going high. We will skip that part, and obviously we will dig more into JSP concept in the next lecture. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.